All right, guys, we are live with another Northwest Lane Sunday Sweeper Step Ladder Finals. Oh, wow, and we're going to start off with a shaker strike. First matchup, we have the number 5 seed Gavin Hanna versus number 4 seed Daniel Gross. Waiting in the wings is Michael Mossbarger, number 3 seed. Our number 2 seed, Andrew Baker. And then our number 1 seed is Andrew Carpenter this week. Good shot there from Daniel. Getting through some of the numbers, we started off this today with 43. 43 bowlers started today off. High qualifier, Andrew Carpenter, 773. Low to make the cut, Tiffany Herschel, our youngest youth bowler ever. We're gonna see a couple of shots of hers today. 9-year-old Tiffany Herschel, 683 was the low to cut today. That third game, them guys bowled. We had several guys game 3. The cut line after game 1. Cut line after game 1 was what, 25, I think. And then after game 2, it was 41. And then all of a sudden, game 3, these guys fired off big scores. Aiden Hunt fired a 300 game 3 to get himself in the cut line. He was outside of the cut line after 2. Dustin Phipps shot 300 exactly with his handicap to sneak himself into the cut line. He was way out. Jerry Grove Jr. firing a 266 to get himself inside that cut line. He was out of it prior. A 274 from Lance Austin got him inside that. So several guys who were working their way below that cut line after game 2 fired big scores to get themselves inside that cut. Jumped that cut up to 683. One of the bigger cuts we've had. Didn't look like it was going to go that high, but guys performed game 3 to get themselves in it. We had talked about it, the 300 jackpot. Nobody shot 300 that was in it. Aiden Hunt shot one game 3. He wasn't in it. The other 300 was with handicap. Doesn't count. So that 300 jackpot grows up to $115 for next week, or not next week, 2 weeks from now. Nobody shot 800. That's up to $265. We did have one person who was 30 clean. Michael Mossbarger took home $50 for his 30 clean game. Mama Pickett rooting on Tiffany. Good pick up there from Gavin. Handicaps are up on the screen. Gavin does get 20. Gavin's one of these youth bowlers. Gavin's what, 14 years old, Steve?
I think so, something like that.
14.
And he was 8th grader.
Yeah, 14 or so. Great young bowler who's coming around nicely here the last few months. Really turning it on and putting up some good scores. He does get 20 pins of handicap in this game. Shot from Daniel. Get it working, Steve?
Yep.
Steve getting our numbers up there and our stats up there from Powered by Lane Tracks. If you guys haven't done so yet, available on Apple and iOS. Go download Lane Tracks. Get 30 shots for free. If you use coupon code NWLT, you will get $5 off your first month or $20 off a year subscription for that.
That month subscription is $10 a month. The year is $100 a year, so that could drop those down to $5 or $80.
Yep.
2 great shots there by Daniel.
Yep. Well, he's made up that 20 pins now, so
Oh, got away
good
with it.
shot.
That shot from Gavin on the right lane. He's getting it out to about 11 at the arrows, and his break point's about 7. We'll see if he's somewhere around there on this one. Grant, he probably wants to get a little bit further right, so he probably wants to be 10 at the arrows.
That's
That one, he was still 11-8 at the arrows, but
tighter on the break point.
he was, but
Tighter, relevant.
the reason is he was 2 boards left at the foul line. So hit the same mark down lane, but he was 2 boards left when he threw it. So that's why it got further outside.
Good shot, Daniel.
Great shot there again by Daniel. Yeah, Daniel's sliding about 22 and 15 out to 5. For those of you watching, also just a reminder, we have a doubleheader today. So while we do still have 3 more matches left after this one, we then tonight will be back live again with a low ball sweeper.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Wish I'll be back. I'll be back to bowling that. Great shot, Daniel. I'll be back to bowling that next year. I promise you. I've made commitment to getting myself back to bowling
Yep.
competitively again. So we're working extra hard to get myself back in shape for it. So I promise you, Steve, I'll be back for that one next year.
There you go.
That is one that's on my list to bowl again.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see how tonight goes. See if I want to take it back to the summer or if I want to bring it back in the run like the fall we did.
Gavin waving one off.
That one didn't register. There it goes. See that one? He was about 14-6, so that's about where he was standing on the other lane, but he missed that one in. That's tighter. There it is.
That's a good shot.
Yep. Yeah, he's sliding. He's got about a 2-board difference on where he's sliding, and it's throwing things off a little bit for him, it looks like. Because he's sliding anywhere from 13 to 15 to 15 and a half. So that's an issue I've known for myself that I've been having issues with. Purani, this is the first match. There are still 3 matches to go. That one looks like he may have got that in just a little bit. Maybe got, just a hair in on that, so it didn't turn and clip that. But again, like we said, these 2 lanes, we picked this pair for a reason. They are tight. And yep.
Good cover up
There
from
you go.
Daniel there.
Good cover. That makes things interesting. Because now we're right back to 267, so 287 for Gavin and 279 for Daniel. So that one wrap 10 pin opens the door. Got quite a few people rooting for Gavin over on TikTok.
Yeah, Gavin was asking what the TikTok channel was to watch on before his
Yep.
match started. So
Mm-hmm.
sure he spread it around to all of his friends, which you guys can do the same. Do us a favor, hit that follow button, hit the share button. If you're over on TikTok, on Facebook,
Much
hit
better
the
shot.
thumbs up and the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell icon as well. You get notified every time we go live. Again, like Steve said, we got a double header for live streaming finals tonight. All right, a couple of big shots here from Gavin. Got the lead.
Oh, got that one a little in.
Gives it
Gave that
right
lead
back
right
to
back.
Daniel.
Yep.
This is what's more impressive to me about the young man. I mean, come back and he's got a little self-talk there, but his composure when he's throwing
Yeah.
and bowling against some of these guys is incredible at 14 years old. He's
Mm-hmm.
Josh, buddy, how we doing?
Cover that spare up. Bounce back. See what you're able to get to here. All right, Gavin stepping up here. Let's see what we're able to get. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was way right on that. He was at 9.6 at the arrows. So that just stayed in the whole time. Yeah. That did not do what he wanted that to do.
Big wide opening now for Daniel. 243 is the max for Gavin now. Daniel just needs a couple of marks here. Strike on this ball all, but close it out. Oh! Wow. Wow. Oh, flip it, Steve. Sorry.
Sorry, I was sharing the video around.
Hey, doing his job. That's
That'll
gonna
do it.
do her. Well, while they're finishing up that,
Yep.
Steve, go ahead and cue up that video. I want to we put together a little video testing a couple of things out too, but I did want to put out a little video. Again, our youngest youth bowler ever to bowl our tournaments, young Tiffany Herschel, 9 years old. We got a couple of shots of hers. Just give a little shout out and highlight of Tiffany. Great little form from Tiffany here. Tiffany's dad is Nate Herschel, our head mechanic here. She's been bowling a lot here lately. Tiffany averaged 105 in our last youth Stars of Tomorrow League here. And here over the last month or so, she's been practicing a lot. And you can tell right there. Great form from young Tiffany. Great job today, girl. Super, super proud of you. She did beat Dad today, too, in qualifying. She out qualified Dad.
Got you next week.
Daniel finishing that game off. It happened. It happened. You heard it.
I did. I heard it, but I'm not acknowledging it.
267. I missed what he shot. 267, 233 for Gavin. Great bowling today, young man. That's going to put $90 in his smart account.
No.
All right, Michael Mossberger is going to step up. He's going to get 2 balls, 2 shots of practice on each frame, and then he'll get the lane choice. We'll be right back.
Swap some cameras around there so that we can get some lane tracks on a lefty.
Oh, yeah.
So on the right lane, we will have a lefty, and on the left lane, we will have the righty stats. We're going to just swap that out. Just figured I'd confuse everybody.
Well, yeah, just way to make it really cool.
Yep.
Michael's
But
going to get that lane choice.
So that stays where it is.
All right, I'm going to leave it like it is. Go ahead and hit the start play button, Daniel, and you're good to go.
Let's see what we're able to do here. Daniel starting us off.
You'll be able to buy it after this.
All right, Daniel's going to get things started off here for us. Oh, flat 10. The ball looked a little wider than he liked it when he was throwing it.
Cam, the tripod that we're using is actually the Owen in Walmart brand.
Yeah.
At Walmart, yeah. If you go to
Can't beat
Walmart,
it.
they've got them. So that's the one. I don't necessarily have a link for it, but that is the stands, the tripods that we are using up there on the lane tracks. Again, guys, if you use the code NWLT on lane tracks, you will get $5 off your first month or $20 off of your year annual subscription. Get a lefty on the left side here, or on the right side. Lefty on the right.
Oh, wow. could pick up
We
there.
did the high to cut was what,
7's. Oh, I'm sorry, 773.
773 was Andrew Carpenter.
Yep.
And then low to cut was Tiffany Herschel with a 683. And guys, we are in our second of 4 matches, so we have 2 matches still to go after this one. Stick around with that.
8 to 10.
Good
Good
ball.
shot there by Daniel or Michael.
There's going to be no shortage of strikes thrown the rest of these matches, guys. Gavin threw plenty of them too, but
Yep.
this was actually a pretty stacked 5-man stepladder here.
Yes. That is one thing, though. I was just talking about that with Andrew before, but during qualifying. It is tougher to string together 2 really good games on 21 and 22, it seems like. Usually you can get a 270, but then you end up with a 2-0 or a 2-team.
Yeah, it goes with that lane starting to tighten up on you, and you don't expect it to happen unless you've been here and bowled it plenty of times. And these guys kind of know that, though. These next 4 guys are going to, I would expect them to be able to make those adjustments really quickly.
Oh, wow.
Again, Daniel got that one out. I think he knows he got that one out a little wider than he wanted it again. And glad it got back. I think the shot on 22, he tightened up just a hair at the break point.
Yeah, he got that out to
shot.
3 on the break point.
Yeah. Definitely wider than he wants it.
Yeah. I think I just heard him say he was zip code right.
Yeah.
Good shot there. Not registered. There it comes.
A little late.
He got that one out to,
9-3.
he was 9 at the break board, yeah. 16 at the arrow, so he's swinging it a little bit.
Yeah, but that break point's a little bit tighter than everybody else has been so far. So that's what the difference is. A little wider at the break
That was
point.
way little. That was way wider.
Yeah, and you see the reaction. He was glad it turned up the corner and got up the hill. That was for the leg kick there. Happy it turned. These guys know that.
Yep. But like we said, Daniel just said he missed a zip code right. So
yeah, and that's why he stood there and
Yep.
posted and gave a little fist pump when he was glad it got back and carried. Getting it back to the pocket's not going to be the issue. It's the getting the corners out when you
Yes.
throw it that wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not on the right lane.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Lefty on the right, righty on the left.
Yep. Like I said, I like to make it confusing.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like to have that. That's where I'd man. Had to be a lefty on this one.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, Michael. I'm glad you're here.
And we got another lefty coming up too. So, I mean, if Michael can run the next 2 matches, we can set up 2 lefties.
That's better. That was he had tightened that one up.
Yeah, but that's the issue on these lanes, and really all the lanes lately. If you tighten it up a little too much, that 10 pin doesn't like to fall.
Yeah,
So that 10 fell way late. It tried to wrap, but luckily it bounced off the wall.
shot.
That's what he was wanting to do there. Yeah, that one he was
A little
actually a
wider
little
to his
further.
seventh
Yeah,
too. I was about to say it looked like he got that, gave that one a hair more room. Again, we always note 22 is not the issue. 21's the one that tends to get a little tight, especially for the right-handers.
hmm Daniel is rooting for Daniel. Someone on TikTok named Daniel said he's rooting for you.
Tighter. Good shot.
That one looked like he got it about. Lane track will sometimes show up, but on the lefties, but the board numbers are all backwards.
Wampage all, yeah. Isn't that the lefty sign?
That is.
Then confuse yourself.
Yep.
Oh, good pick up there, Daniel.
Passing around phone for dinner order. This is the righty lane tracks. Wow.
Shot. 6-1 at the break point there.
Yeah, Connor, these guys do strike a lot. There's not infinite hold there. They're getting the corners out, but a lot of times if you get a little bit in on these pairs, they like to leave corners. We got that way out.
Wow. Yeah, so that's what we're talking
Yep.
about. Get it a little too wide. It'll turn the corner. It doesn't have
Yep.
to carry.
Yeah. And just like that, oh, granted, he is still
Well,
up
we're
by
still
2.
up by 2.
Yep.
Um,
It's the difference between leaving a 1 and leaving 3. So keeps it interesting. Have
gives Daniel hope now.
Andrew Baker waiting in the wings. Or is Andrew Baker still alive? Or
Yeah, he's down there keeping
well, I
loose.
saw him down there throwing. I didn't know if he was practicing or.
Oh, wow.
Yes. He just turned around and asked us if he made it.
Not by much, Michael.
No.
Not by much.
Nope. He did make it though.
That was on its way off the lane when it hit
Yes.
that pin.
All right. Let's see. Michael's able to get back on the strike train.
Oh, wide again.
Way wide. Oh, but he's
Wow.
split. If you didn't know where he had been throwing, you would have thought that's what he was trying to do. Because that looked beautiful when it hit the pocket.
Yeah.
But
Split the 8-9 right in half. I don't
yeah.
know. Good shot.
Buried that one too.
Needed that one.
Yep. I got the phase 2 Pearl getting ready to step onto the lane too. Looks like. I don't know if anybody else has been throwing that or not. I don't think so. That's a new one. Well, that looked in, but still.
Yeah,
Oh, got it.
he
Got
can, he
enough.
can do that on 21. That was almost a mirror of the last one he threw. 6.1 at the break point.
Yep.
16.7 at the air is almost a mirror image of his last shot over. All right, he's still going to need a little bit of help from Michael here. He can step up, throw 4.
Oh, that's right.
Actually,
yeah, Aiden did throw
he
the
doesn't-
phase 2 Pearl last week. Forgot about that. But yeah, Michael needs to throw all 3 and 9, or yeah, all 3 and 9 to lock him out. Or all 4.
Yeah, he needs 3
There
and
you go.
9. So 2 and
Yep.
9 on this one to lock him out. 2 and 8 is a potential tie.
Yep.
Anything less, Daniel can step up and win.
Keeping it interesting, that's for sure. Very good shot. Looks like he may have even slowed that down a little bit. I think he calmed himself down and threw it a little bit slower. I mean, according to Lane Tracks, though, it was the exact same speed as the one on the right, but it just looked that way to me. All right, big shot right here. Oh! That,
Not sure if he liked that one or not, but he's going to like the result.
yep.
We don't
All right, he just needs 9.
9 to win.
Yep.
8's potential tie. Oh, in.
Oh, no. That doesn't matter.
Well, Daniel can step
Go.
up, throw all 3, win by
He
1.
needs all 3.
Still have a potential for a tie.
Yep. 2 and 9.
Michael just seen the scoreboard and realized
Yep.
it. He just seen the scoreboard and realized it. All right, Daniel. Good.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Good shot.
Man.
All right.
Great shot.
Michael.
Daniel's
Yeah.
walk out of here
shot.
4th place, $125 for his efforts today. Wow. Great match. Speaking of the prize fund, guys, I wanted to bring this up today too. Crunch numbers. We keep track of everything. We tried,
Yep.
with a sanctioned tournament, you have to kind of keep track of this stuff to be able to turn it in when you're all done. One of the things that I started tracking, not just our tournament total payout, but our optional jackpots, our 830 clean and our 300 jackpot. I started tracking who was being paid out and what was being paid out, just so I can get an idea of what we're paying out for this tournament. Since August 17th, when we started this season off, 16 weeks. We've bowled 16 weeks. Now, in that 16 weeks, we are including a Baker doubles tournament that we ran.
Yeah.
Okay. So just full disclosure, there is a Baker tournament in there that we ran. But in those 16 weeks, our tournament payout total, $21,650.
Yep.
The jackpot total payout, $1,855 for a grand total of $23,505 of total payout money in the 16 weeks so far this season.
It's a lot of money.
It's not bad numbers, guys. That is
Nope.
not bad numbers at all. Per lane. So not bad for a $35 tournament on a house shot. Can't beat it. While these guys are Andrew's getting through his practice, I do want to really quickly get through some of our sponsors today. Appreciate each and every one of them each and every week. Strikers Pro Shop right here inside Northwest Lane. Stop by, see Wendell Barger. Make sure you get all your bowling supply needs. Huge thank you to all he does each and every week for all the tournaments we run here and his support. I Am Bowling. Head on over to iambowling.com. Check out their wide selection of not only bowling jerseys, but all bowling supply needs over there. Use Wayne 300 when you go to checkout. You're going to save 20% off your next order. Then a huge shout out to Will's Nation. That is Austin Kloss and the lab over at Durban Bowl and them guys helping out. If anybody can shoot a 300 in the finals, must be in the finals, they're going to get a free bowling ball of their choice. And then we've been using it all day here, all day here today. Lane Tracks. It's a shot tracing powered by Lane Tracks over here, available on Apple and iOS devices. Make sure you go and download Lane Tracks. If you use coupon code NWLT, when you do that, you're going to save $5 off a monthly subscription or $20 off a yearly subscription. The monthly subscription is $10 a month, or the yearly is $100. Make sure you go jump on, save those. It's a great learning tool. Steve's, like we said, been using it during league. It has a league mode where you can use it during league. Super simple. Just need an iPhone or iOS, iPad device and a tripod to set it up. And if you want to get serious about your practice, this is the app to have. All right, Andrew finishing up. He's going to get lane choice, and we're going to get things started off here. I think you're good, Michael. You could just bowl. I think, honestly. I don't know why it does that. Just bowl. It should be good. Oh, I can't hear you, Steve.
Now you can hear me.
Now I can hear you.
Helps if you turn the mute button off.
Oh, you money. There you go, buddy. Stay good bowling today.
All right. Andrew stepping up here.
Oh,
Get it
we
out.
got it.
Get it out of there. Michael just turned around and said, "Hey, I'm cooked." I don't know if he keeps doing that. I don't think he's going to get every one of them messengers to connect. Let's see if we can get a line on what Andrew is throwing here. That one looked in from what he threw on 22 for sure.
Yep.
16 at the arrows, 7 at the break point, but still just didn't seem like it wanted to turn that corner.
Buddy, I'll tell you what. I know these bowlers are warm because they've been bowling with these fans going.
It's cold.
It gets
Yes.
cold standing here.
I'm
if you're not
sitting here. I'm aware. I'm in a sweatshirt back here, and I'm still cold.
Yeah,
It's
you
rare
sit
for
here-
you to get cold in here.
It is.
Yeah.
To sit here and we're kind of between two fans. I know
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to see, but you know, when you get your bowlers bowling, you get bowl. No, it's the gray one. I know when you get bowlers bowling, they get warm and they're out there because they're down there moving and bowling. Oh, Michael's so cooked. Look,
Yeah.
anything Andrew can do, Michael can do. He said, "You do it, I can do it." Yeah, I had to grab Neo to grab my jacket. It's cold.
Yep.
I'm not the only one. Nate's over there in a hoodie with the hood up.
Yep. Andrew Carpenter, our next fan bowling, sitting there in his coat with his
And-
beanie on.
well, he's always got the beanie on.
Yeah, that's true. He has the beanie on in the summer. Oh no!
Not gonna scout those, sir. Well, I'll tell you what though. If anybody
haven't
can
seen
make
one.
this, if
Yep.
anybody can make this,
Have we
it's this
seen that in
guy.
the finals before?
And no.
I don't think
And
so.
I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you,
since I've been doing it, I had, but I didn't know if before I kind of
I got-
started bowling if you did.
I got a feeling he's gonna shoot it to 7-pin, and this is the way to make it here. I'm telling you guys. This is if this is a guy that can make it. Oh nope.
Yep.
Well, you got to hit one to get both.
Yep. That's the thing that I do. I do that a lot too, because you know, in order to make this, you have to put a lot of power into it. Granted, he throws it pretty hard normally, but when you
You give it that little extra.
wind up and try and push, you end up a lot of times you'll pull it just because you're trying to give it that extra oomph, and so that's what happened there. Because yeah, pretty much most of the time you got to double tap it. You got to hit it dead on, knock it straight back, and hope that the ball hits it a second time and launches it over. Seems, at least to me, that seems to be what works a lot of the time.
Well, I've noticed here on we're talking about it, the AMFs here.
Yep.
I don't know about Brunswick, so I've never been in the back and paid that much attention to Brunswick machines. But here for the AMFs, it's if you could shoot away from the ball return, because that backstop back there, right below that black curtain is a stop. Everybody knows about stop. That's what stops the ball from going all the way back, lets pins go back here.
Mm-hmm.
It is angled. So like on lane 21, it is further forward on the 7-pin side than the 10-pin side. It's angled so the ball goes over to the middle and back a little bit to be picked up by the ball return. So if imagine you're shooting it that way, if you shoot the 7-pin, that backstop's already angled to get it to go on on 21. That if the 7-pin hits it, it's angled to go toward the 10.
Yep.
So that was always my theory. I've made it 4 times. All 4 times have been in this house, and all 4 times I've done it shooting away from the ball return.
Yeah. I've made it once in this house. I can't remember. I remember I was down on the far right, but I don't remember if I was what lane I was on.
Shot there.
That's a much better shot.
As we're sitting here piddling around about who can make a 7-10 split, these guys
Right back to striking.
said, "Don't worry about it. We're not going to do it no more."
You won't see that again.
Oh,
No. Yeah, you can see there, guys. That's what it kind of will look like when it's set up for a righty, but at the lefty, you can still see the line, but saying the breakpoint port is -9.
yeah.
All right, here we go. See what we're able to get from Andrew. See if he's able to stay striking. They haven't necessarily looked beautiful, but they've been falling, which is all that matters. And he
Get a
is,
couple.
like we just said, he got that new ball carry. So
Get a couple more to fall right here. He can really, really, really put the pressure on Michael and take
that's
good point
outside.
control.
Yeah, that was further right than, unless he moved, which he could have, but he had been throwing it more 17 at the arrows, and that looked like it crossed about 15. So now Michael's still got 44 on paper to Andrew's 59. Yep. So 15 pin match here. And guys, if you're watching this in the Cincinnati Fairfield area and feel like bowling or trying something new and different, do have our low ball sweeper tonight. If you strike that, it's a good shot there from Andrew. That one will be check-in at 5, bowling starting at 6. All scratch on that. On a house shot, we will re-oil. We're
Yep.
going to re-oil for that. So from there, that is a low, like I said, low ball sweeper. Lowest score wins. However, if you do throw a gutter ball on your first shot, it will count it as a strike. If you don't hit any pins on your second shot, it will count it as a spare. So in that instance, the perfect score you can shoot is a 20 by picking off the 7 pin and the 10 pin every frame.
Way outside.
So that's, yeah, no, you're fine. That's 20 perfect shots you got to make. And just because of how difficult I think that is, I'm putting up a jackpot. If anybody can manage to shoot a 20 in any point in the tournament, not even just qualifying, any 20 shot at any point, I will pay them $500. And
somebody asked this. Nate, I think, brought it up. He said, "Look it up." I don't think anybody's ever shot a 20 in low games.
Probably.
So if you
there may
or
maybe
anybody you
someone
know, let us
has,
know.
but
I'm
yeah,
sure of it.
but it's, I will say without a doubt, it is harder to, significantly harder to do than shoot a 300.
Absolutely.
Because you have to be dead perfect on every shot. So if you miss a hair in and you clip one of those pins, you're done. Or if you fall into the gutter, you're done. Like, you've got 20 shots that you have to be perfect on. Because it's not like you can get a light swisher and that. You've
Right,
got to hit only that pin. There's no Brooklyn.
I feel personally attacked with that.
I wasn't. I was just saying, like,
Just kidding.
most people who have shot a 300, they know there's one or two shots in there.
Yeah. There is. And even if you throw 12 beautiful shots, there's some luck involved. You got lucky enough
Yes.
to carry all of them. Because how many times have we thrown a great shot and it rings in?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
You're right. That's got to be significantly harder.
Yeah. I think we may have a couple of people trying to open bowl there. But go ahead and cover this up, and just like that, we are now down to 49-39. 39 and 44. So we got a 5-pin match right now. All right, let's see what he's able to do here. Big strike here, though, to keep the pressure on, to keep it close. Oh, wow, he got away with it. That is new ball carry right there. Two strikes here. See if he's able to do that. Ooh, that's a. Yep.
Oh,
That looked like it was skating a little far down the lane. And ball's back in Andrew's court.
got a little quick out of his hand, maybe.
Potentially, yeah.
Where the speed was.
Says it was 20,
Yeah,
so maybe a hair quick.
19.4. He'd been right around that ballpark all day, though.
Yeah. Pick this up, though. Covers it up. That's all you can do there. So now you got 63, so he's down to 23. Or no, yeah, 23 for him to 39. So Andrew could even miss in the ninth frame. No, he still would be. Andrew will just need the next two.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 in solid count. If Michael strikes here. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I was just going to say that looks a lot better.
That's the luck we were talking about. How many times have you
Yep.
thrown shots like that? And then
Yep. It looked like he tried to get that. He slowed that down just a little bit, I feel like. And just got a hand in it a little bit more or something. And it just trying to make sure to get that 10 out. And it snapped too hard. Went right by that pin. So now he can now max out at 12. So Andrew just needs a double somewhere. Andrew doesn't double if he's. Yeah, strike right here will end it.
yeah, you're right. Needs
But
any double somewhere.
yeah, he hasn't struck here in the last 2 shots.
He's on a 209 pace.
That's outside. Oh, there we go. He still needs a double. He still can lock it out, but he much rather would have done it right there. So yeah, if he strikes spare on this next frame, he keeps it close.
Well, strike spares for 209. So spare strike spare for 209. Michael can strike out for 212.
Good cover. That's what you need. You need a double right here. And again, guys, this is not over. We still got another match to go. Yeah, I mean, really, even anything but a double, and Michael would still need a double. Well, assuming he doesn't open. Let me take that back. Oh! All right. Cover this up. Opens the door.
Fair strike 208. Michael will need a double and
7.
7. Yeah.
Yep, double and 7. She tell me the Mike needs 7. He's going to get 7. Now, the double is the question. He's been struggling to get that 7 pin out.
Should have told me last game he wasn't gonna get 8. I'd have bet you
Yeah.
a lot of money he would have got at least 8. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's like I said, though, too. Like I said, granted, Daniel did a decent job, but rarely do you get somebody throwing back-to-back high scores on this pair. Michael just shot, what, 260, 250 last game? Something like that?
Right.
He's got to strike out to get 212. There you go. That's what he needed to do the first shot. But even still, yep, double and 7 to move on. There's one.
Good shot
Ooh.
there.
His 7 tried to stand up. He managed to get it off the wall.
I know what you're talking about. That one again looked a little quick, right out of his hand. Like
Yep.
the ball's coming out of his hand super fast.
It's fast, or he's just maybe not getting as much of it at the bottom because it just seems like it's skating a little bit down, a little further down lane than it should.
Got it to snap.
Again, it's right. Yep. It's that same speed he threw it before, though. I mean, it was still right at 20. And I think it was 20.0 and 20.1. Gotta have it. That looked, it's in. Oh, he got away with it.
Wow.
That was way in. That was definitely in. Yeah. That was a full 2 boards right of where the last one was. All right, 7 pins. Seven to win. Oh, God. Don't. Nope. Oh. Great shot. Great shot. All right, we're going to have ourselves a couple lefties.
I'll move it around if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to move it, I'll do the pet. Yep. All right, guys, as we get Andrew Carpenter going to be stepping up here to practice. I'll go ahead and run through our new weekly. We'll go through our pet of the week here for Cincinnati Animal Care, a local Hamilton County animal shelter here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Up on the screen. Oop, hold on, that is Juliet. She was in there last week. Let's get the right one. That was Juliet. She is actually our foster. She is at our home now. But this week, our pet of the week is one Mr. Bradley. See Bradley there on the screen. Bradley is a 6-year-old boy, 60 pounds. He walks great on a leash. He's house trained, potty trained, dog and cat friendly. So great with both dogs and cats. One thing we do say is no young children. That is in his notes, so no young children for Bradley. But anybody who wants to, they can step up. They can foster or adopt Bradley. Could really use a permanent and loving home. He's doing great. So we'll see. You guys could reach out to CincinnatiAnimalCare.org to see about adopting Mr. Bradley. They are located on Colerain Avenue down in Cincinnati. Like I said, CincinnatiAnimalCare.org. You can reach out to them and inquire about Bradley or any of the other hundreds of dogs they have. Dogs, cats, other animals even available for adoption there through Cincinnati Animal Care. So again, if you want to reach out and ask them about them, go ahead and reach out to CincinnatiAnimalCare.org. And thank you guys for letting us do this, and thank you for that. And from there, we will get ourselves back to some bowling. Let's see the last shot here from Andrew. Got Wayne still trying to set that up. So our goal is to have lane tracks for many of these shots, but we'll see what we can do. All right, once we get this all set up, we'll be ready to. All right, here we go. Buried shot there from Andrew. Great start. He's throwing at about 11 at the arrows, out to about 6. Just having it come back.
Yeah, 14.8, about 15 at the foul line where his laydown is, 11 at the arrows, 20 mile an hour launch speed. This one should be fun.
Yep. This is the finals, so this is all the marbles are available, everything going for difference between $200 and $400 here, as well as all of those bonuses that we talked about earlier are live.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. Oh wow. Wow. You can't throw it better than that.
No, that's, again, I say it all the time. That's a one true tap in bowling. 9 pin for a right hander or a left hander, 8 pin for a right hander.
Yeah.
It's just the 5 pin just did not do its job.
All right, there we go. I mean, if you are going to miss, might as well miss in the first or the second frame.
Right.
Because all of a sudden now if he misses, it's 279. You're up 1. Oh, that's outside. Oh, we got away with it. That was way. Nope. Neo, get on camera. Go get on camera, Neo. Don't fall.
Okay.
Gonna set the lane off. Nope.
Well, you had to get around our camera.
Yep. Oh, there it goes. Oh well.
He had to do that to get around our camera.
He did. He's like, Daniel Gross tackling him as he tries to pick that up. He got down to the camera and he's like, "What do I do?"
I know.
Fix that. Buried it from Andrew. Good shot there. I don't think it's letting them to reset it down there. Yeah, he's got it. We'll let him know to go ahead and reset that. Good shot there. Got that one out to, he's playing out to 8.7. He's hitting 15 at the arrows out to 8.7, or about basically 9. So he's swinging a lot more than what Andrew is. Andrew, as you can see from Andrew's last shot, he's going 11 out to 6. So a little bit more angle there.
Shot there. How many folks we got watching? We got what, 19 or 20 on
We got
YouTube?
19
What
on
do we got?
YouTube and 21 over on TikTok.
Do you see that number at? Oh, okay, there you go. That's not bad numbers, guys, but do us a favor. Hit that share button, the follow button over on TikTok. YouTube, hit that thumbs up.
You got that
Hit the
way
subscribe
outside of
button.
where you had been.
Helps our algorithm out. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 1,000 followers on TikTok, we're going to do a ball of choice giveaway for each one. Followers and subscribers on both those channels separately. Do us a quick favor. Let us know where you're watching from. Shoot us a comment. We'd like to see where everybody's watching from. All the comments help the algorithm out as well.
We're up to 776 followers over on TikTok.
We're just short of 700, I think, on YouTube.
Yeah, 696 over on YouTube. Ooh. He had that one way in. He was.
I know.
Yeah.
The difference in this match right now through 5 frames has been a stone 9-pin from Michael Mossberg.
Yeah.
That is just crazy.
Yeah. Oh, we got people from
Brandon
Texas.
Simpson from
Thank you from
Northern
Texas.
Kentucky.
Yep. And Kentucky from Kimberly, Grand Bay, Alabama, Umpa, Texas, Georgia, all over the place. Good shot there from Michael. Cincinnati, Ohio. We got a couple of Cincinnati folks. Jay, feel like you're bowling? Come on up and bowl our low ball sweeper tonight. We're still here up at Northwest Lanes.
6-pack alert from Andrew here.
Nope.
Oh,
You had to
no.
say it. You had to say it, didn't you? Didn't you?
Listen, not my fault. It was
Yep.
before frame 6 when I said it. We've laid down that ground rule.
Yep.
I got it in before frame 6. Not my fault.
I didn't say it was you took away the 300. I'm just saying you caused him to not get a 6-pack.
Oh, well, I'll take that one.
Yep. I mean, and now all of a sudden, just like that, he's down 1 pin. Like I said, it was where that was. If you're going to miss one, you'd rather do it. Oh, yep. You got to work with that. Nope. That matters less now. But even still, Michael misses here. Yeah, it still matters. But if, again, similar story, though, if you're going to miss for Andrew, might as well do it right after that, back to back.
Here's the cool thing about it. Andrew just walked off the lane, walked up, and looked at the stat on the camera for, well, the iPhone for the lane tracks. He wanted to go up and see what that lane track said.
Yep.
His shot was. So, again, if that isn't proof in the pudding of these guys want to know those numbers, and you guys should know those numbers, go download Lane Track, iOS, Apple, NWLT is your coupon code.
Yep.
Big shot. Good one.
Good shot there. Yep. Yes, like I said, though, but if he misses any time here in the next 2 or 3 frames, he puts the ball right back in Andrew's court since Andrew missed back-to-back frames. Mike Hoskins, didn't see you today. Must have had something going on. He's normally in here. Maybe he's just saving himself. He'll come up tonight.
Ah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Mike, the Lane Tracks is only on iOS as of now. It is in their roadmap to eventually start working to bring it to Android, but basically they're trying to iron out all of the kinks that they can on iOS first, and then they'll really start focusing to try and shift that to shift that over.
Uh, my wife is
Jeez.
behind us. She pulled out we have tiramisu for Thanksgiving. Somebody brought
Yep.
some tiramisu and she busted it out. We have leftovers and
Yep.
all of these bowlers wheeled around. I was
Like,
like, what's
wait,
that? Wait a minute. You got tiramisu?
I'll stop bowling and give me that. Thank you, Brandon. No worries.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
Unfair.
It's just a little
Unfair.
kick.
He gets to come to work in his pajamas every day and then throw shots like that. Carry him.
Mike is going to be up tonight, so that'll be fun. I'm going to tell you guys, for you guys watching, at least this is my view on this. I'm not sure what yours is, but for me, this little hint of how when I bowl low ball, the thing I actually learned that helps me out is I actually go after the 7-pin first, then go after the 10-pin.
The last time I bowled it, I was using that same exact strategy and was doing
Yep.
pretty well with it. For the right-handers, anyway. So for the
Yes.
left-handers, would be shooting the 10-pin first,
Yeah.
and then going for the
Because
7.
that what that does, yes, this is the finals there, Mike. That actually gives you the benefit of the lane on your first shot.
Right.
Because there is some forgiveness, especially if you're hooking the ball. Let me rephrase it. If you're hooking the ball at it, it gives you
Right.
that forgiveness on the 7-pin.
I don't know. For some reason, like for me, I felt like because the ball is falling away from the pins, it didn't tend to take out the entire back row.
Yeah, that too.
Like if I went for the 10-pin first and caught just too much of the 6, it had a tendency to taking out the whole back row, and then I didn't have
Yes.
anything to shoot at.
Yep.
That happened way less often when I was shooting the 7-pin first.
Yeah. JJ, on that app, one thing to note, the rev rate is one thing that can be a little finicky. If you're throwing like a solid one color ball, what it's doing is it's trying to register how many times it's seeing it spin. So if you have a multicolored ball, it will be a lot more accurate. If you just have a solid ball, say you're throwing an idle solid, or a whatever, one color ball, it will typically put your rev rate lower.
Yeah.
The best way to do rev rate is still going to be put a piece of tape on your ball, record it with the video, and count how many times it spins and how long it takes to get down, and do the calculation. That is going to give you your best, most accurate rev rate.
It will.
The app
Now,
does a very good job of it, though, because we've compared those. And when you're throwing something like a phase 2, it does get pretty accurate.
yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. So we tested this app out with Steve's rev rate.
Yep.
And we did the whole tape thing and the old school method of measuring, mapping that out. And when Steve threw a more vividly colored bowling ball, it was pretty close. And honestly, for
finish
rev
there,
rate,
Michael.
if it's measuring your rev rate within
40,
30,
50. Yeah,
30 or 40,
yeah.
if it can get within 30 or 40 of your actual rev rate, not a whole lot of that's pretty good.
So Andrew still needs the first one here. Anything but the first one, and Michael's going to win.
Oh, wow.
He says 7-pin. What 7-pin? Goodbye. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's unfair. That's everybody and their mama.
Wow.
Everybody and their mama should be bowling.
Yeah. Another
Just
great shot.
dumb.
All right, guys. So this week's
Uh,
winner, we have Andrew Carpenter.
Has Andrew won yet this year? I think this is the
Yeah, he
second
just
time.
won
Yes,
recently. Yeah,
second
like a
time
couple
he's won
weeks
this
ago.
year.
Yeah.
Second time he's won this year.
Yeah, I mean, Ian, Aiden, Andrew, all them they've been running with it here recently, last couple of months.
Well, these kids are good. I
Yeah.
mean, look at them.
Yeah, they are.
They don't even have to be. Look, Michael said, "Where was that first shot?"
Yeah. All right. So great game, 248 for Michael, but the higher score there from Andrew with a 266, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, 266. So Andrew is our winner. So again, guys, if you are in the area and feel like coming up to bowl, we check in at 5, bowling at 6 for our low ball sweeper. That will be here at Northwest Lanes. $40 entry. $30 of that is going to the prize fund. $10 is lineage. So we'll see you guys here in a few hours. And if you're not able to come up, keep an eye out on the live stream. We should be live, I'd guess maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock.
8:30, 9 o'clock ish.
Somewhere
in
in
that
there.
ballpark.
So we'll see you guys then.
See ya.